I'm 34 years old, 35 years old this year, and 8 months ago I walked out of the job that was paying me a wage to try and escape the rat race, but my plan failed. Now, if you want some more context on why I actually left my job, you can check the first video if you want. I'll leave the link in the description, and that gives a lot more context on why I actually chose to try and escape the rat race and get away from the job that I wasn't aligned in. Now, 8 months ago, as I said, I left my job and I came up with this big idea, which was to go and do travel vlogging. And that's what I really wanted to give a go. I'd been watching travel vloggers for years. I'd seen that nomad life, and as a nomad myself, I really wanted to give it a go. I hit that breaking point with my work and was just ready to leave and try something new. And I went and give it my best shot. But you know what? It didn't go to plan. And I got to Thailand. Second day, got my camera straight out, went and done my first vlog, got it recorded, got it edited. I'd never edited before. I was learning everything from the first day I started, which was a big mistake. Got it uploaded. I was so excited. I thought, here we go. I'm actually doing it. I'm actually uploading onto YouTube. I'm actually travel vlogging. First video done pretty good. I got good comments. I got good engagement. I was like, this is easy. Here we go. But 6 months down the line is when I got the big slap in the face from YouTube, when my channel just wasn't growing how I expected it to. And I made a lot of mistakes with that channel. I was jumping from niche to niche. I was going from market walks to mountain hikes to viral moments to protests to motorbike adventures. And I just completely mixed up the channel. And now I understand a bit more about YouTube, not a lot more, but I'm still learning, as you do with a platform like this. I understood exactly where I went wrong. And basically what ended up happening is the channel just kind of stopped growing. It kind of hit a hole. The impressions stopped going out because I'd mixed up the algorithm so many times. And it just didn't go to plan. I had a lot of wins through this period. I monetized the TikTok. I was earning a bit of money through TikTok, but nowhere near enough. The glory days of that platform are long gone. So it just didn't go to plan how I expected. And then I got to a point of where I was so stressed, so beat down, basically depressed away because I was caught in the analytics on my YouTube channel, watching it not grow how I thought. I was about halfway through my savings and I went away with quite a lot of money. I didn't go away with a few £1,000s and like try my best. I went away with a good chunk of money. I ended up staying away for about 7.5 months, I think. But I hit the wall of where I knew that I had to come home because I couldn't keep risking it. You know, I had to come home, reground, think of a new plan, try and use everything that I've learned, try and compound it while I still had money and try and make something happen, which is exactly where I'm at now. But I will give myself a little bit of credit here. I still built that YouTube channel to 925 subs, 7,000 watch hours. I built a TikTok to 11,500, which I'm not posting on at the moment. And I can't post on that YouTube till I'm travel vlogging again. But this is now my main channel and the channel that I'm going to focus on. Now, there's something that you can actually take from this, and me saying this, hopefully, is a lot of people don't document their failures. And what we often see online is people winning, nice cars, beautiful places, you know, and a lot of it's real, but not real at the same time. And a lot of the time you haven't seen all the failures maybe that person went through to get to where they are now. Or even if you're building a business and you're wondering how that person got to that point, and you're wondering why you haven't got to that point. But maybe, again, you haven't seen all the failures of that person and maybe what they went through to get to where they are now. Because these journeys are really hard. It doesn't matter what you go on. You know, whether you do a YouTube channel, whether you're trying to build a business, whether you're trying to escape the rat race and do a job you truly enjoy. You have to be ready that things take time and you might hit big failures and it might not go to plan, which is exactly what's happened with me. But with me right now, my mindset, I've had to completely change it because even on that journey that I was on, a lot of my old self was still with me on that journey. I was still partying through that travel point. There was a lot of times like where I was like, do you know what? I'm not doing it today. I didn't have the mind frame to stay consistent or to stay strong when I wasn't winning the way that I thought I was. And I think the key is just to keep going. And on top of that, you have to change your whole identity, I believe, to actually keep pushing and actually make the changes that you need to, which is what I've done now. YouTube's given me a great thing. And I will say this, I'm currently sober. And we'll talk about this in other vlogs. I've had the fast life for years and years and years before this, before I went on this venture, which ended up breaking me down. And I've currently been sober for 2 months. And that's why I won't give up YouTube, you know, because it's a part of my life now. And even though I've had major losses through it, it's taught me so much. And to jump on this camera, that's always given me something to do alongside the other things I'm doing now, because I'm also building an online business now, something sustainable. And I'll talk about that again in the next few vlogs and what I'm actually trying now to build something sustainable. Because as I said, for me, I want to earn money online because I love being away from the UK. That's not because I hate the UK as a place. It's because I don't like the way it's run. It's too expensive for what we get for our money here. And for me personally, I'm so happy when I'm away in hot countries and stuff like that. That's just me. That's just my choice. But that doesn't have to be everyone's goal. A lot of people just want to try and escape, see if things are actually possible. And that's what I'm going to try and do on this channel. Try and show that we can get to a point where we make things work, but also show that we make lots of failures along the way and just being completely transparent with it. And that's really the goal of this channel. And I'll say this as an add-on as well. Now, the online world can be a really misleading place at times, especially when we're at our most vulnerable. Now, I'll tell you a little story. About 2 years ago, because I've been wanting to get out of the rat race for a long time, away from my job, trying to make money online, alternative ways of making money so I can live my life in a way that I want to live it. I almost paid someone £3,000 for a course. And it was a course to supposedly make me 10k a month within the first 2 months. And my mate was like, don't do it. It was like, you're just in a place where you're just wanting to escape, but paying that person that money isn't going to get you to where you need to be. And thank God I didn't do it, because now I'm actually in the online world. And this isn't just talking about YouTube. As I said, I'm currently launching a business, an online business, where I'm hoping to make other people grow. And this is something completely separate to my YouTube channel. This is me trying to make a sustainable money online, so then I can hopefully be more free, do things in my own time and on the schedules that I want to do them, and also be able to work abroad. But there's one thing for sure with these people, not all of them, but a lot of them, is they'll go, make 10k a month. I'm doing 10k a month. I'm making 20k a month. Show the cars, show this. And when we're vulnerable, we're looking, go, oh my God, I want that lifestyle. And then you give them the money. But there's one thing for sure I can tell you, and what I've learned is I believe most of these people are just making money off the courses. And the actual scheme they're promoting is just an understanding of how it works, but they're not really actually probably doing it. Most of them. This isn't all of them. I'm not saying this for everybody, but this is a lot of them. And it can be really misleading. And you have to be really careful of it. People that want to escape, people that are looking for alternative ways. And we do not want to be given into that. And I almost done it. And I say this because I almost done it. And again, I'm now launching a website, launching an online business, and the amount of work that I'm having to put into it is a lot. And the point being here is nothing is easy. As much as people online make out it's easy, do this is easy, do that, it's no problem. Everything's hard. Everything is difficult. And as I said, this channel now is me showing the failures, talking about the failures as I just have, my failures so far, and hopefully talking about my wins as we go on. Hopefully showing that things are possible to actually make money online. But there's one thing for sure, even what I'm setting up, it's a business. You know, I have to go out and get the work. I have to promote the business. I have to find the work. I just have to build the product and then sell it as well. You know, it's a lot of work and it might not happen. You know, it's still a grey zone. But there's one thing for sure, I'm not quitting. You know, I'm this deep into the journey. I'm this deep into my savings. I won't give up. And I think that's the key, you know, and I've had to do a lot of identity shifts, mindset shifts to even be at this point where I've came back, because I could have came back from that travel trip and just gone, I'm done, go back to work. But I'm still here, still today, now trying to build a new YouTube channel, launching an online business and trying loads of different things to try and put them together. And hopefully over the years, I keep building because I'm still learning. And this is really about the middle ground now. But I got a lot coming up on this channel. I got a lot of ideas. There's going to be lots of talks over these next weeks, the mindset shifts, the changes I've had to make, the things that I'm learning and actually doing to try and get out of the rat race. And again, this isn't just building a YouTube channel. There's so much more I'm doing as well. And just showing the processes about how hard they truly are and whether they actually work. And I'll also document when I make my first good bit of money online through what I'm currently doing, because it will happen. So it's just a really real side to it for the people that are looking for ways out, to hopefully show that it can be done, hopefully inspire, hopefully I'm going to help people out on this journey. That's genuinely what I want to do, because I've been through the wars in so many different frames of mind and so many different points in life. So many points in life I've almost given up, but I'm happy to be here today. I'm sober, I'm cracking on, I'm doing my best in life, and I'm showing the journey publicly. But I got some fun vlogs coming up. I'm going to do a 72-hour vlog in this wood cabin in the middle of nowhere soon. It's real spooky. I've got loads coming up, loads of talks, loads of mindset talks, changes. Hopefully I'm going to help other people as well. So if you want to join on, hit the subscribe button. Come and join me on the journey. That's if you've made it this far in the video. And I'll see you all again soon.